What is up, everyone? Welcome back to another episode of Gad Talks. Today we are going to be comparing two smartwatch fitness trackers that are in the under $50 range, and we're gonna take a look at the difference between what you can do between two watches in these two ranges under $50. So we're gonna take some really good examples from watches in the range. So we're gonna introduce them. This is the EX18 fitness tracker smartwatch, which goes for about under $20. You can usually find this watch for under $20. I would not pay anything over $25 for these. And on the right side, we're gonna have the L5 smartwatch, which goes from anywhere between $30 to $40. And, for the price difference of $20, we're going to see what the difference in features between these smartwatches. Now, before we begin today, don't forget to subscribe to my channel, as I will be coming up with new weekly videos on the latest gadgets, electronics, and smartwatches. And if you guys do want to go ahead and purchase these smartwatches after this video, you guys can use my affiliate link below, and it will take you to eBay and trusted sellers, and I will earn a commission at no extra cost to you. Now let's begin. We're going to begin with the smartwatch that costs about $20 and see what the functions are and how it looks and feels. This is a smartwatch that I would actually rate very highly for the price range. Even though I have seen better smartwatches out there now, beginning this year, 2019, that could do a lot more functions, but it just does not have, the premium look for the price, like the EX18 here. Now, given what we said, the look of this watch would make up the bulk of the costs and the worth for it, because the functions are just very basic. And we're going to go through some of the functions right now. The functions, as you can see here, you will have your calendar. You will have your calories burnt. This is your steps, actually. Your calories burnt. Your distance traveled in kilometers. Your alarm clock. And your stopwatch. So these are very basic functions. You're also going to have your shutter camera, which is very common for watches of almost any price range. Your call and message notifications, which are also very basic. So you're not going to be able to see your messages on here, text by text, but you're just going to get a notification. Now, let's put this watch on and see how it feels. What makes this watch worth the money, like I said, is its looks. It has a metallic band and metallic case. The functions, for what it's worth, it's, you could get some more functions for under $20 now, especially with the more recent watches in 2019. I think you can actually get some watches with the heart rate monitor and maybe even a blood pressure monitor if you look hard enough. But for these functions, it's very basic, and if they actually add a heart rate monitor to this watch as well as a touchscreen, that would be a great deal. But for what it's worth right now, just for its looks, that's mainly what I would get this watch for. That is just the one thing that I would get this watch for. The functions you can get anywhere else, and the feel of this watch is, it's nice. It's got a metallic band, like I said, and it just doesn't have that cheap feeling, except for the interface itself, and just the amount of, the lack of functions. But I don't really wear watches for functions. If I do want a function on the watch, I mainly go for the heart rate monitor, and touchscreen, and a blood pressure monitor, which we are going to get to right now on the L5 smartwatch. Like I said, this can go anywhere from $30 to $40, which is about $20 more than the EX18. smartwatch we just went through right now, and let's go through this and see what you can get for an extra $20. Now this is a touchscreen smartwatch with 2 buttons as well as a flashlight right here, which I'm not really sure what you can use it for. I guess if you're just in a very dark spot without any lights, this would help. Now this watch has a very standard silicone band. The case has some nice details to it. It looks like, carbon fiber-ish like look. I'm not sure if it's really carbon fiber, but it's got the look. Now let's put this watch on. It's got a good feel to it. It's at least a very standard feel. It's not super premium, but I do like the case. This is my designated going out watch, and it has been for the last 2 weeks. And I actually do prefer this watch over some of the watches I've had before that goes for, anywhere from $70 to $100, because this is a waterproof. I think it's IP67, so it can sustain quite a bit of splash and you don't have to worry about it. And it's got great functions and the screen as well. So this is one of the watch faces it comes with. If you want to actually check out other watch faces, you just want to long press the home button and you should be prompted to a few other watch faces that comes by default on this watch, which is not many, but you at least have a few to play around with just in case you get bored. Now with the interface right here, you can see that it tracks your kilometers, your calories. This is also gesture control, so I think you can just wave your hand and it'll just come on. You don't have to press any buttons, which is also nice. Now, when you get this watch, you do want to take a look at the instruction manual to see how you can change your primary language to the language on the watch to your primary language, because this is multilingual, and it looks like it comes in Chinese right now. So luckily, I do recognize some Chinese, so it's not going to be a problem getting through this video. Now, this is your heart rate monitor. Let's check how accurate this is. Let's give it a couple seconds. I do expect my heartbeat to be somewhere around maybe the high 50s to 60s. Anything above that, I would kind of question it. Let's give it a few more seconds. Okay, so it is within my guess, high 50s, which is normal if you look at a chart for someone sitting down. This also comes with a sleep monitor, a stopwatch, a music controller, but it does not come with a blood pressure monitor, which I am a little disappointed, because I've seen a lot of other smartwatches in its price range that comes with the blood pressure monitor. But hey, I can't really ask for too much, because this watch does comes with a really cool look. I love the look, which is what I usually wear these watches for. Functions are a bonus, but just being able to tell time, that is really my main function, and just the way that how the watch looks. So for something $30 to $40, I do recommend this watch. I've seen worse watches for its price range. I have not seen too many other better watches for its price range. So this is something that I would definitely get for its price range. Now, going back to just the comparison between these two watches and which one I would actually get for the money, I would definitely get the L5 smartwatch for just $20 more. especially if I have had some smartwatches before, so I'm going to be a little pickier. But it really depends on your budget and what you're looking for out of a watch. If you're just looking for looks and maybe just some basic functions, and you're on a really tight budget, this is the watch for you, the EX18. If you have a little bit more of a budget for an upgrade and you really do go for the looks and you really are picky about it, this L5 would be for you. Now this would conclude my short video. If you guys like this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel. I will see you guys next time.